Welcome to my channel Valuable Coins, All World. If you've ever wondered if those old coins you have lying around could be worth a fortune, you're in the right place. In today's video, we're diving into some of the rarest US coins, revealing their jaw-dropping values that will leave you amazed. Stick with us till the end. You won't want to miss what these hidden treasures could be worth. Let's get started. Top 1. The United States has a rich history, and one of the best ways to connect with that history is through the coins it has minted over the years. Coins often carry with them stories of the past, and some, like the Washington State Quarter from 1999, have gained significant value. In this video, we're diving into the intriguing world of coin collecting, specifically focusing on the Connecticut State Quarter from 1999, and why it's become such a valuable piece of American history. When we talk about coins, it's not just about the material or the design. It's about the story behind them. The United States Mint, which produces coins for circulation, decided in 1999 to release a series of quarters that would honor each of the 50 states. These quarters, known as the 50 State Quarters Program, featured unique designs reflecting each state's culture, history, and landmarks. Connecticut, which became the fifth state to be admitted into the Union, had a design that captured its rich colonial heritage. The Connecticut State Quarter, released in 1999, features an image of a charter oak tree, which has significant historical importance. This tree stood as a symbol of liberty and independence for the people of Connecticut during the colonial era. The design also includes the inscription, "The Charter Oak," making it clear why this tree was such a cherished symbol for the state. It is an elegant representation of Connecticut's history and its importance in the early development of the United States. Now, let's talk about the worth of this coin. Most of us think of quarters as just a common form of currency, something we use to pay for small purchases or perhaps toss into a coin jar without much thought. However, there's a world of collectors who are constantly searching for rare, unique, or historically significant coins. The Connecticut State Quarter from 1999 is one such coin. When the coin was first released, it was worth just 25 cents. But like many coins in the 50 State Quarters series, its value has grown tremendously over time, particularly for those in exceptional condition or those with minting errors. Why has the Connecticut State Quarter appreciated so much in value? Well, the rarity of a coin is a major factor in determining its worth. Not all quarters are created equally. Some were minted in higher numbers, which means they are more common and generally worth less. Others, however, are rarer due to low mintage, errors during the minting process, or simply because they were kept in pristine condition by collectors. It is these quarters that attract the attention of serious numismatists and collectors, driving up their value point. One of the most coveted versions of the Connecticut State Quarter is the one with a particular error, a coin that was misstruck or shows some other form of imperfection during its production. These coins are very much in demand, as their flaws make them stand out in the collection. Coins like this, which exhibit a unique feature or flaw, are highly sought after by collectors who are looking for that one special piece to complete their collection. You might be asking, what's the real value of this coin? Well, depending on the condition and whether it has any unique characteristics, the value of a Connecticut State Quarter can vary. While most of them are worth just a few dollars in average condition, the truly rare ones, especially those with errors or in uncirculated mint condition, can fetch a significant amount. As of recent estimates, one of the most valuable Connecticut State Quarters can be worth as much as $45,000. Yes, you heard that right, $45,000. That's a substantial sum for a coin that originally started out as just a quarter in circulation. But, as is often the case with rare collectibles, the value only increases as time passes and as fewer examples remain in good condition. So, if you happen to have a Connecticut State Quarter from 1999 tucked away in your collection or in your change jar, it might be time to take a closer look. It could very well be worth far more than you ever imagined. Just remember, the value is often tied to condition, rarity, and sometimes the luck of having a unique error coin. If you're lucky enough to own one of these rare gems, you might just find yourself holding a small piece of American history, one that could be worth a pretty penny. Coin collecting is not just about the monetary value, though. It's about the stories behind these coins and the historical significance they carry. The Washington State Quarter from 1999, along with others from the 50 State Quarters series, serves as a reminder of the diverse and rich history of the United States. Each state's design tells a story, and for collectors, each coin represents a connection to a specific moment in time. In conclusion, Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, the world of coin collecting offers endless possibilities. Coins like the Connecticut State Quarter from 1999 remind us of the enduring appeal of American history and the treasures that are still waiting to be discovered. And who knows? If you have one of these rare quarters, it could be worth a staggering amount, $45,000 to be exact. Top 2. In this video, we're going to take a closer look at one of the most intriguing quarters in that series, the 1999 Delaware State Quarter, and explore its value, rarity, and what makes it so unique. The year 1999 marked the beginning of the United States Mint's ambitious 50 state quarters program, which aimed to honor each of the 50 states through unique quarter designs. These state-specific quarters were released in the order that the states joined the Union, and Delaware, the very first state, was the first to be honored in this historic series. The design for Delaware's quarter beautifully reflects the state's historical significance, featuring a depiction of Caesar Rodney, a key figure in the American Revolution, riding horseback to the Continental Congress to cast his vote for independence. Above the image, the words "the first state" are inscribed, emphasizing Delaware's pioneering role in the formation of the United States. Delaware's quarter is visually striking and filled with symbolism. But the true value of this coin goes beyond its design. When it was first released in 1999, the Delaware State Quarter had a face value of just 25 cents. Like most quarters, it circulated as a piece of everyday currency, and many of these coins were spent without a second thought. But, as with any collectible, the story didn't end there. Over time, the value of certain coins has risen due to factors like rarity, condition, and historical significance, and the Delaware State Quarter is a prime example of this phenomenon. You might be wondering what makes this coin valuable in the first place. The answer lies in the rarity and the condition of certain versions of this quarter. As more time passes and fewer of these coins remain in mint condition or with unique characteristics, their value tends to rise. The Delaware State Quarter, like its counterparts in the 50 State Quarters series, was minted in large numbers, but some special versions of the coin are extremely rare. For example, Delaware quarters that were minted in error or in a particularly well-preserved state are considered much more valuable than those in circulation. One of the most significant factors that can increase the value of a Delaware State Quarter is the presence of minting errors. Sometimes, coins can be struck incorrectly, resulting in unique characteristics that collectors find highly desirable. For instance, a Delaware quarter with an error on the obverse or reverse side, such as a misaligned die, can be worth far more than the regular issue. These errors are rare, and they attract a lot of attention from collectors who are always on the lookout for coins that stand out. Additionally, coins that are in perfect or near-perfect condition, especially those graded as uncirculated, are often the most valuable. If a Delaware State Quarter has been carefully preserved and shows no signs of wear or damage, it can command a significantly higher price. Over the years, coin collectors have become increasingly aware of the importance of keeping coins in top condition, and those that have been well-maintained are worth their weight in gold. But what about the general value of the Delaware State Quarter in typical circumstances? In most cases, a regular Delaware quarter from 1999 is still worth just its face value of 25 cents. However, as we mentioned before, certain factors can elevate this value, especially when rare or mint error coins are involved. The true value of a Delaware State Quarter, just like any collectible, depends on a combination of factors, including condition, rarity, and the demand from collectors who are looking for that perfect addition to their collection. Now, you might be wondering just how valuable one of these quarters can really get. While most Delaware quarters may not be worth much more than their face value, some rare and highly sought-after examples have been known to fetch astounding amounts of money. The most valuable Delaware State Quarters are those with special characteristics or minting errors. For example, in 2004, a Delaware quarter with a particular error was sold for thousands of dollars at auction, setting a precedent for how valuable these coins could become. And here's the big surprise. A truly rare and pristine Delaware State Quarter could potentially be worth as much as $50,000. That's right, $50,000. Now, this is not the price for just any Delaware quarter. This value is typically reserved for those coins that are in exceptional condition or have rare minting errors. However, it's a testament to how much collectors are willing to pay for the right piece of American history. If you have a Delaware State Quarter from 1999, it might be time to take a closer look at it. It could be more valuable than you think. And who knows? If it's in pristine condition or happens to have a rare error, you could be holding on to a coin worth far more than its original face value. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just getting started, the Delaware State Quarter is a great example of how a simple piece of currency can grow in value over time. In the world of coin collecting, the value of a coin is driven by many factors, including its rarity, historical significance, and condition. The Delaware State Quarter, with its unique design honoring the first state in the Union, is not only a piece of American history but also a highly collectible coin. If you've been holding on to your quarters from 1999, now is the time to start checking them carefully. You may just find a hidden gem worth $50,000. Top 3. The world of coin collecting is filled with hidden treasures, stories of history, and incredible moments where the value of a simple coin skyrockets to unbelievable numbers. One such coin that has captivated collectors' attention recently is the Washington State Quarter featuring Wilma Mankiller, which was released in 2022. This is not just any ordinary quarter. It's a tribute to an extraordinary woman who made history as the first female chief of the Cherokee Nation. And, as with many coins, it carries a value far beyond its face value of just 25 cents. In this video, we're diving into the fascinating details of this coin, its significance, and how it could potentially be worth thousands of dollars. To understand why the 2022 Washington State Quarter featuring Wilma Mankiller is so special, let's take a moment to look at who Wilma Mankiller was and why she's being honored with this unique coin. Born in 1945, Wilma Mankiller was a trailblazer who worked tirelessly for the rights of Native Americans. As the first woman to serve as the principal chief of the Cherokee Nation, Mankiller shattered glass ceilings and became a symbol of leadership, resilience, and empowerment for indigenous communities. Under her leadership, the Cherokee Nation experienced significant strides in economic development and political representation, leaving behind a legacy that continues to inspire people across the nation. The coin released in 2022 as part of the American Women Quarters program honors her incredible achievements. The design features a portrait of Wilma Mankiller, complete with her trademark determination and strength. The inscription, Wilma Mankiller, is proudly displayed, alongside the words Cherokee Nation, to recognize her deep ties to her heritage. This quarter isn't just a representation of an individual. It's a powerful symbol of Native American culture, women's empowerment, and the important roles that women play in shaping history. The 2022 Washington State Quarter is part of the American Women Quarters series, a program that seeks to honor women who have made significant contributions to American society. As of now, the program has featured several remarkable women, but Mankiller's inclusion has made a unique mark due to her cultural and political significance. However, the value of this quarter isn't just tied to its design or the powerful story behind it. It's also about its rarity and the way it fits into the broader world of coin collecting. Typically, when a coin like this is released into circulation, it's seen as a common piece of currency, 25 cents to be exact. However, not all quarters are created equal, and some become far more valuable than others over time. Collectors and enthusiasts are always on the lookout for coins that have certain characteristics, like minting errors, low mintage numbers, or pristine condition, that can cause their value to soar. For example, a coin that is struck with a slight error or an unusual feature, or one that is in mint condition, will often be more valuable than one that has been heavily circulated or damaged. The Wilma Mankiller quarter is one of those coins that may increase in value as more people learn about its significance and as time passes. Coins honoring important figures like Mankiller often become rare finds because they are produced in limited quantities, and as the years go by, fewer of them remain in pristine condition. The 2022 release of the Wilma Mankiller quarter means that fewer of them are in circulation compared to other quarters, especially considering that many collectors and investors hold on to these coins rather than spending them. This limited availability can cause the coin's value to rise. You might be wondering, what exactly is this coin worth? If you have a Wilma Mankiller quarter and it is in excellent condition, especially if it has been well preserved in a collection, it could already be worth more than you think. Though it's still relatively new, it's expected that as time goes on, its value will continue to increase, especially if it's one of the special editions or has any rare qualities. As with many coins that are part of historical or commemorative series, the value doesn't stay static. it grows over time. While the Wilma Mankiller quarter may not be worth tens of thousands right away, there's a significant potential for its price to rise in the coming years. For the right collector, a perfectly preserved Wilma Mankiller coin could fetch a remarkable amount. The true value of this coin is ultimately determined by its rarity, condition, and the demand among coin enthusiasts. As more people become aware of the historical significance of this coin, there's a good chance that it will become highly sought after. And here's the exciting part. In the future, if you happen to come across a rare or uncirculated Wilma Mankiller quarter, you could be holding onto a coin worth as much as $10,000. That's right, $10,000. While this might seem like a lofty price for a quarter, the world of coin collecting is filled with surprises, and the value of coins like this can increase exponentially, especially as they become more scarce and valuable over time. So, if you've recently stumbled upon a 2022 Wilma Mankiller quarter, or if you've been collecting coins for a while, it's worth taking a closer look at this particular coin. It could become a highly valuable part of your collection. Remember, coin values aren't set in stone, and sometimes the worth of a coin can grow in ways you'd never expect. With its beautiful design, cultural importance, and historical significance, the Wilma Mankiller quarter is more than just a quarter. It's a piece of American history that could one day be worth $10,000 or more in the end. Whether you're a seasoned collector or someone just starting out, the world of coin collecting offers incredible opportunities to uncover hidden treasures. The 2022 Washington State quarter featuring Wilma Mankiller is one such treasure, and if you're lucky enough to own one, it might just be worth more than you ever imagined. Keep an eye out for those rare finds. You never know what kind of valuable coins might be waiting in your collection. Top 4. We're going to explore one of the most fascinating coins in U.S. history, the Washington State quarter from 2010, featuring hot springs. This coin, part of the National Park Quarters series, might just be one of the most intriguing and valuable pieces you never expected. The U.S. Mint's 50 State Quarters program, which ran from 1999 to 2008, was followed by the America the Beautiful Quarters program, released between 2010 and 2021. This series was designed to celebrate the natural beauty and historical significance of the United States national parks and landmarks. Each coin features a unique design representing a different national park, and the 2010 Hot Springs quarter was the first release of this exciting new program. Hot Springs, Arkansas, the location featured on the coin, is home to the nation's first national park, which was established in 1832. The Hot Springs National Park is famous for its thermal hot springs, which have been used for thousands of years, both by Native Americans and settlers. The coin's design pays homage to the park's natural wonders, depicting a thermal spring flowing over a rock formation, with the words Hot Springs and Arkansas prominently displayed. What makes this coin so unique? Well, the Hot Springs quarter wasn't just another coin designed for everyday circulation. It was part of a series meant to highlight America's national treasures, and as such, it quickly became a favorite among collectors. But the real excitement begins when you look at the coin's value. Most people would think that a quarter released for circulation would have a simple face value of 25 cents. And while that's true for the vast majority of these coins, there are some rare versions that can fetch quite a significant sum on the market. The key to the Hot Springs quarter's value lies in its rarity and condition. Just like any collectible item, the worth of a coin is heavily influenced by how many are available, its state of preservation, and whether there are any unique features, such as minting errors or low production numbers. Some collectors are particularly drawn to coins that were struck in very limited quantities or have slight flaws that make them stand out from the rest. Over time, coins that were originally produced in large numbers can become rare if fewer examples survive in good condition. So, what makes the 2010 Hot Springs quarter worth more than its face value? For starters, coins that are minted with errors, whether they be slight misprints or other anomalies, tend to have a higher value in the market. Coins that were accidentally struck with double dies or those that feature off-center images can be worth much more than their original worth. Other factors, such as coins that were preserved in excellent condition or those that were never released into circulation, also greatly influence a coin's value. The 2010 Hot Springs quarter, like many coins in the America the Beautiful Quarters series, is already highly sought after. Its design is not only a tribute to a historical national park, but also part of a collection that represents an important chapter in American numismatic history. As more time passes, fewer of these coins will be in pristine condition, making them more valuable for collectors who are looking to complete their collections or add rare items to their portfolios. For those who are lucky enough to have a Hot Springs quarter from 2010 in their collection, especially one that is in mint condition, it's worth taking a closer look at it. If the coin is free from wear and tear and has been properly preserved, it could fetch a price far above its original 25-cent value. And if your coin has any kind of error or unique feature, the value could rise dramatically. Now, you may be asking yourself just how much a 2010 Hot Springs quarter is really worth. Well, for an average, circulated quarter, the value might not be much higher than its face value. But for those with rare characteristics, including those in uncirculated condition or those with minting errors, the value can skyrocket. The true worth of any coin is determined by its rarity, condition, and desirability among collectors. While most Hot Springs quarters may still be worth just a few dollars, rare and exceptional specimens could be worth a small fortune. And here's the exciting part. A truly rare and well-preserved 2010 Hot Springs quarter could be worth as much as $30,000. Yes, you heard that right, $30,000. While this might sound incredible for a coin that originally sold for just 25 cents, it's a testament to how coin values can change dramatically over time. With limited mintage, specific errors, and a strong demand from collectors, the Hot Springs quarter could one day become a prized possession worth thousands. This is a prime example of how the world of coin collecting works. Coins that were once considered ordinary can become incredibly valuable as time goes on, and it's not always the most obvious coins that turn out to be worth the most. The 2010 Hot Springs quarter is a prime example of this, as its historical significance, beautiful design, and potential rarity make it a highly sought-after coin for collectors. So, if you're a coin enthusiast or just someone who has a few quarters tucked away, it's definitely worth taking a closer look at any Hot Springs quarters you might have. You never know, you might be holding on to a hidden gem worth $30,000. Whether you're a seasoned collector or new to the hobby, this is a reminder that every coin has a story to tell, and sometimes those stories come with a very high price tag. In conclusion, the Washington State quarter featuring Hot Springs from 2010 is more than just a coin. It's a piece of American history that has the potential to become an incredibly valuable collectible. Its beautiful design, the historical significance of the Hot Springs National Park, and the growing rarity of well-preserved coins make this quarter a true treasure for any collector. If you're lucky enough to have one, you might just find yourself holding onto a coin that could be worth as much as $30,000 in the future. Happy collecting! Top 5. We're going to take a deep dive into the 1776 to 1976 Washington quarter, its unique features, and the reasons why it could be worth a fortune. Let's first set the stage. In 1976, the United States celebrated its 200th anniversary, and this milestone was honored with a special series of coins that were issued as part of the Bicentennial celebrations. These coins included a special quarter, half-dollar, and dollar coin, all designed with unique reverse sides to commemorate this momentous occasion. While the design on the obverse, featuring George Washington, remained the same as previous quarters, the reverse side was completely revamped for this special issue. The reverse of the 1776 to 1976 Washington quarter depicts a bold image of the Liberty Bell, with a star above and the year 1776 to 1976 inscribed underneath, representing the spirit of independence and the birth of the nation at a first glance. The 1776 to 1976 Washington quarter might seem like a standard issue coin, especially considering how it was minted in such large quantities to mark the Bicentennial. Over 1.6 billion of these quarters were struck by the U.S. Mint in 1976, making it one of the most common coins in circulation at the time. It was never intended to be rare or particularly valuable when it was first released, but as is often the case with coins, over time, their true worth can be revealed. Now, here's where the story gets interesting. Although the 1776 to 1976 Washington quarter was mass-produced, some of these coins have become highly sought after by collectors, and their value has skyrocketed in recent years. But what sets these particular quarters apart from the others? The first factor is rarity. While the vast majority of the 1776 to 1976 quarters were mass minted, certain variations of the coin have proven to be much rarer than others. For example, quarters with unique minting errors, such as double dies, off-center strikes, or misaligned dies, can be worth far more than their face value. Coins that have been preserved in excellent condition are also highly prized, as a well-maintained coin, free from damage or wear, can attract significant interest from collectors. Another important aspect of the 1776 to 1976 Washington quarter's value lies in its silver content. Although most of these coins were minted using a copper-nickel alloy, a limited number of silver-proof quarters were also produced. These silver quarters were minted specifically for collectors and were not intended for general circulation, making them far rarer than their copper-nickel counterparts. The silver content in these coins contributes to their intrinsic value, adding to their appeal among coin collectors. But the real mystery behind the increasing value of the 1776 to 1976 Washington quarter is the growing interest in bicentennial coins in general. As collectors' interest in historical coins and commemorative pieces rises, the demand for these quarters has only intensified. Whether it's the historic significance, the unique design, or the growing rarity of well-preserved examples, more and more collectors are seeking out these quarters as part of their collection. What was once considered just another piece of currency is now recognized as a coveted piece of American history. You may be wondering, how much can a 1776 to 1976 Washington quarter really be worth? While most of these coins are still only worth their face value of 25 cents, others are much more valuable, especially those that have unique qualities or are in pristine condition. A well-preserved, uncirculated 1776 to 1976 quarter could fetch anywhere from a few dollars to hundreds, depending on its condition and rarity. And if you're lucky enough to have a coin that features one of the rarer minting errors, the value could soar even higher. But here's the exciting part. Certain 1776 to 1976 Washington quarters are worth far more than you might expect. In fact, some of these coins have sold for amounts that are hard to believe. If you happen to own a rare silver version of the coin or one with an unusual minting error, you could find yourself holding a coin worth a fortune. In fact, certain 1776 to 1976 Washington quarters have been known to reach as high as $80,000. That's right, $80,000. Of course, not every 1776 to 1976 quarter will be worth that much, but it's a reminder that rare coins can sometimes fetch extraordinary amounts of money. The market for coins is unpredictable, and prices can fluctuate based on demand, the condition of the coin, and its rarity. However, the 1776 to 1976 Washington quarter holds a special place in the world of coin collecting, and its value could continue to rise as collectors continue to recognize its historical and intrinsic worth. If you've been holding on to a 1776 to 1976 Washington quarter, it might be time to take a closer look at it. Even if it appears to be a common coin, there could be something special about it that makes it worth far more than its face value. Mint errors, unique features, and the condition of the coin all play a significant role in determining its value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, the 1776 to 1976 Washington quarter is a prime example of how coins can appreciate in value over time. And you might just have a hidden gem in your collection. In conclusion, the 1776 to 1976 Washington quarter is much more than just a quarter. It's a piece of American history that's captivated the hearts of collectors for decades. From its stunning bicentennial design to its potential for rarity and value, this coin offers a glimpse into the past while providing exciting opportunities for collectors. If you happen to have one of these quarters in your possession, whether it's in perfect condition, a silver version, or features an error, you could be looking at a coin worth as much as $80,000 in the future. Keep an eye out, because in the world of coin collecting, anything is possible.